You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, let's talk about Caitlin Clark and the upcoming move to Chicago's United Center for the games that are coming up. The tickets have not gone on sale yet. It's going to be very interesting to see how much people are willing to pay. I keep talking about the fact that the one thing we don't talk about enough is actual gate revenue, money generated. How much are people willing to pay, right? Everybody wants to talk about, well, this person draws this much attendance, this person draws this much. I did a video last night where, look, the Chicago Sky and the Brazilian national team are also playing a game at LSU where Angel Reese played college basketball. As of last night, there were tickets available, and a lot of them under $100. There was a couple. One was $29, one was $32. The cheapest I've seen for the Indiana Fever playing that very same Brazilian national team in Iowa, the cheapest I've seen is $408. And most of them I've seen have been like $600, $700, $800 in that range. One was $4,800. There was one that was randomly $41,000. I don't know that that was real, but $4,800 one, yeah, that is real. So now that all this is happening, right? And there were expensive tickets for the Sky and the Fever last year. A couple of things have come up. Number one, Caitlin Clark's last performance there, all right, when she last played the Chicago Sky anyway. This was the numbers of her last performance. 31 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists, 8 for 14, 5 of 9 from three-point range, a plus 23. Now, you see this hashtag belt to ass. Yeah, that's getting your ass whipped. I don't know if that was on Barbie night or not. I can't remember. But Angel Reese was drafted 7th. That's funny. That's funny. But, yeah, some people are pointing out. I think she had a career high. I can't remember if it was before or after that game. I think it was after this one, where she ended up scoring 35 against the Dallas Wings. But all of this movement brings this message that Caitlin Clark had last year back out into the spotlight, where she made a very blunt statement towards Chicago, asking some questions that a lot of us were asking. Why the hell didn't those games get played in the United Center last year? I mean, let's go.
That's what it is, and if it's going to help move the game forward, absolutely. Like, that's amazing. That's what it should be. Like, people could talk about it. I mean, yeah, I think it's, I mean, I saw the ticket prices. I guess the only thing is, like, I'm surprised we're not playing at the United Center. I thought that would have been really good for the game and really good for all the women's basketball fans in Chicago. So maybe there's a conflict of some sort that I don't know about. Obviously, that's a little above my pay grade. But we're excited, you know, 1 game at a time. Like,
you know, I watched that video. It's sad that the Melissa Smith thing went where it did, right? Smith had to been running around with that hood rat Dejanay Carrington. Melissa Smith, I think, would have been a welcome keep on this team. I believe that. All right? Because there was times where Melissa Smith almost came across as endearing. I know that's a different subject for a different day, but just looking at her face, laughing, carrying on, Christy Sides, you know, this team's in a very different place now, but it's in a place where I would say they're trying to get rid of distractions, but, I mean, after Brianna Turner got signed, I just don't think anybody can necessarily say that anymore. She said, give me those big boy stadiums, and they listened because she always promotes what's good for women's basketball. Well, look, it's a problem with the entire WNBA. I mean, the actual NBA, WNBA itself has a real problem promoting Caitlin Clark. All right. And that was a great message. Look, this is a battle. This is almost like pro wrestling now. Caitlin Clark's the baby face, and Angel Reese is the heel. And there's going to be some trash talk. There's going to be things. Caitlin Clark's not going to say much. But, there's no telling between now and the actual game what may spill out of Angel Reese's pie hole, that's going to get everybody worked up, and guarantee we talk about it on this channel. But that was a message right there. And Kathy Engelbert, the WNBA commissioner, it's her job to talk to, Mark Davis owns the Las Vegas Aces. Talk to Dwayne Wade and whoever the main ownership is up there with the Chicago Sky. All of these clubs. To talk to them and say, look, if you know the Indiana Fever are on your schedule, you need an arena with 15,000 fans. At least. Like, try to find some kind of an option, because you're doing a disservice to the WNBA, which supposedly keeps saying they want to turn a profit. These players keep saying they want to turn a profit, but the actions are something else. All right? Even now, when you look at the WNBA social media feed, Caitlin Clark would be all over that son of a bitch. It would be Caitlin. I mean, other fans would be begging for something besides Caitlin Clark content. Okay, sprinkle in a little Asia, sprinkle in a little Angel, but no, this young lady would be the face of the league, and there wouldn't be any confusion about it, right? But the WNBA doesn't want to seem to do that, and, I mean, you even got the owners, the Mystics owner. I mean, they're fighting this young lady to try to keep her from growing the sport. Again, they keep saying they want to turn a profit. If you don't believe the impact that this woman has, just look at Unrivaled. I mean, I make thumbnails where I jokingly say they've unraveled. I mean, where would the ratings be, at least for the games that she plays in? 500,000 viewers versus 150,000? That's a hell of a big difference, especially to advertisers, right? So, this league's got a couple of problems. This league is way too concerned with pissing off the old guard of the WNBA fandom and their players, the previous players. They got a real problem. They're concerned with that, and they shouldn't be at all. You better wake up and recognize you got 70% new fans of the league, at least for one team and one player and the games that she's involved with. So you better figure out. I mean, that's kind of like this channel, right? I love talking NFL. I do. But the views aren't half of what the views are for Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, WNBA content, all of that drama. The views aren't half. Sometimes they're not 70% of. And yeah, during the NFL season, you get NFL views, and I cover it more. But it's the same difference. I have to understand there's an audience for the channel, and I have to pivot in some kind of way in order to keep the audience happy. All right? The fans run these black and white network channels. It is the fans' call. I mean, WNBA needs to wake up. I mean, Chicago couldn't tell it should have been at a bigger arena last year. If there's a scheduling conflict, then figure it out. If you're serious about running a business and a league. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.